Hi, my name is Irma Puzauskaite and I'm a director of the movie The Ninth Step. At the moment, we're waiting for the answer from the production grant from Lithuanian Film Center. We have a co-producers writer school, and on the team currently we have the writer Eglė Vertelytė, producer Lukas Trimonis, Polish cinematographer Jacek Podgorski. I think as Lucas told me that before he started working with this film, he thought that addiction is a struggle to stop drinking. But really what the stereotype, and nobody really knows who doesn't have a problem, is that the problem is not to pick up the next drink. And that's the stereotype which I want to break it and to show how it's really to get sober and what does it really means to get sober, and especially how it's the first years of your sobriety, and to adjust to the life of living sober. We have 12-step program, and 9 steps says that it's making the amends to ones you hurt. So the principle behind that is the forgiveness, and that's the theme of the film, forgiveness. So it's a father's and daughter's story. Linus receives the call from the police that he has to come and take care of his daughter, and a couple of days later he receives the news that the daughter decided to stay with him in Lithuania instead of moving with her mom to Norway. It comes as a surprise, but he's 2 years sober and he's ready for the challenge. The challenge doesn't go as easy as you have a teenage resentful girl and makes Lina's life miserable. But soon enough he realizes that the reason she stayed in Lithuania, it's not him, but her best friend Maya. So he uses Maya to get close to Eve, and he succeeds. They start hanging out, 3 of them, having a nice time. But Maya starts being attracted to Linus, and Linus slowly slips into this relationship. Soon enough he figures out that it's not the way to go, and he rejects Maya. Of course, Maya seeks revenge and creates a lot of fuss among them, 3 of them. And Linus is in the lowest point of his sobriety, the closest to pick up the drink. And one day he returns from the bar, as he was the closest to pick up the drink, and alcohol has a good solving skills, is to go to drink instead of making any decisions. But this time he kinda had the luck not to pick up, but once he got back home, he finds that Eve is drunk, and that's where the awakening for Lina starts. And sometimes I call this story double of coming of age story, as Linus understands that he is the adult in the relationship, and that he as the father has to take a responsibility for his daughter, and that he's the one who can stop his daughter to make the mistakes he did when he was young. He helps Eve, and at the end of the movie he's able to make the amends and ask for the forgiveness. And then I think it's important to talk about the tone of the movie. Even it's Eastern European story, and it's alcoholism, and it's a dark topic. The writer is able to write lightly about the serious topic, but at the same time, I studied in the States, and I wanted, or I didn't want it, I started to see the world differently. And I think this is the stereotype which I felt I always have to break, that it wouldn't be a dark Eastern European story, that we are looking for the lightness, and the character is the ex-dancer, and he's young. He looks like a brother more than the father to the daughter and the friend Maya, and he's always funny and witty and charming. So these are the tones which want to find in the story and directing the story, that the audience could relate to the story. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you soon.